nights like this, there's a lot of concentration in the locker room. There's a lot of silence. You know why? Tonight's the night. The Big Daddy, let me tell you, it's for the big belt. Bam Bam Bigelow against Dr. Death. You people seen it? You've seen he's got my attention. Now, he's got to face the man who's going to be wearing the gold around his belt. You people all over the world, Japan, Germany, Russia, and here in the good states. Dr. Death, it doesn't matter what it takes. I'll fireman's carry you. I'll Oklahoma stampede you. Hey, Polly, when they feel the stampede, it's all over.
Another man vying for the Sports Channel Television Championship belt, Steve Dr. Death Williams. A lot of secrecy in your camp this week. Have you got any kind of special surprises for Bam Bam Bigelow?
There ain't no surprise. No surprises. I ain't pulling anything out of my sleeve. Bam Bam Bigelow, you're stepping in the squared circle with a true champion. Now, Daddy, you have to deal with it.
You are a great competitor, as everyone knows, but can you tell us what is the motivating factor here tonight? We know that Bam Bam slid into this championship with Cactus Jack bowing out of his match. What motivates you, and what's going to bring you over the top?
You know something? It looks like everybody's got to go behind me or step me in the back to get to the top. Well, you know something? I'm standing on top of the world. UWF, New Japan, All Japan, everywhere around the world. That when he walks in a room, everybody knows that something, excitement in the air is going to happen. Now, Bam Bam Bigelow, that's right, there ain't no surprises. One-on-one, whatever it takes, an arm drag, fireman's carry, put you in the guillotine. Right, 1, 2, 3, an Oklahoma stampede, Daddy. That's what it's going to take.
Strong words from a strong man. Who's going to win?
Herb Abrams is standing by with the new champion of the UWF. Let's go to him now for the interview.
Steve, Dr. Death Williams is now the Sports Channel UWF Television Champion. Steve, congratulations. What do you have to say to the fans?
Great! I'm feeling fabulous! I'll tell you one thing. Bam Bam Bigelow, you're a hell of an athlete. You're getting a hell of a fight out here. But I'll tell you what, the Big Daddy, take it to you, and I am the UWF champion, and to make it clear to everybody in the world, I am taking on every challenger in the world. Today on, I'm training, busting my tail to be the champion.
All right, there you go.
I will say, as president of the Universal Wrestling Federation, I will go on record right now, and I believe in my champion so much that we are willing for Steve Dr. Death Williams to challenge any champion in any federation across this country, Japan, Tokyo, Australia, anywhere. Steve Dr. Death Williams is the #1 wrestler in professional wrestling today. Thank you all so much.
And here we go. That's Greg.
Herb Abrams with the announcement that the challenge is open to all. What an evening of wrestling we have just witnessed, Bruno Sammartino. Whoa, catch your breath on this one. The main event matchup, a bloody battle, and Steve Williams did exactly what he said he was going to do. He was determined at the outset. He knocked off Nikolai Volkov in the first round. He knocked off Steve Wild Thing Ray. He got here after the DQ, Gordy in Morocco, to face Bigelow, and Williams showed that he is the true champion of the UWF.
This wasn't a match, this was a war. We expected it was going to be a war, but I'll tell you what, this went on above our expectations. These two men were both hungry for the title. They both fought hard, many different times, caught in different situations. They both managed to escape, but ultimately it was Steve Williams. He was the one who finally delivered the big blow.
Okay, we have more from Steve Dr. Death Williams, who's made his way back toward the dressing room. Our Brian Ricco has caught up with him. And let's go to him for the interview. Brian.
All right, Craig, you talk about a man putting his blood, sweat, and tears into winning a championship match. Your dreams have come true tonight. Congratulations, Steve.
You know something? I got a lot of pain right now, and I'm hurting, I'm bleeding. But you know what? All that pain has gone away, because I'm feeling so good right now. The UWF champion. That's right. I beat a man 400 pounds. Bam Bam Bigelow, a man that ain't afraid to walk in any room. He's a tough cookie. But I'll tell you what, he met his match tonight. And that goes for everybody in the world. I don't care if you're a bouncer, pro wrestler, pro football player, track, anything. Put your name on the dotted line, because I'm going after every challenge. Because you know what, Daddy? Every time a man puts his name on the dotted line, that makes me work that much harder. Because I'll take on any challenger. Tonight, what a fabulous night. I'm here, Tampa, Florida, here with my family. You don't think I'm going to do some celebrating?
I'm sure you will, Steve.
I'll tell you what, look at it. Look at it, cameraman. Get a close-up shot. Right here, Daddy. UWF champion. And you know whose waist it's around? Dr. Death, the chiropractor delight. Polly, I got to go now. I'm going to go see another doctor.
Wonderful. Congratulations, Steve Dr. Death Williams, the first ever UWF television champion. Here's the replay coming up here. Steve Dr. Death on his way. Up and over goes Bigelow. What a power slam here by Steve Dr. Death. Uno, dos, tres. A new champion. The first champion of the UWF.